Hello everyone, my name is Kasiana Owivi for BossTV.ng. We're here at the Delta State Economic and Investment Summit, today being the 3rd of August 2026. So Delta is here trying to bring investors to go beyond oil. We're trying to convince the world and show the world all our natural resources. The governor has done everything to bring in investors from all over the world. It promises to be a beautiful event. Stay tuned and watch out. Thank you.
Especially the wonderful, dynamic and hard-working governor of Delta State, the secretary to the government of the state, and the chairman of the planning committee, Dr. Kingsley Ezedemo.
60% of it is land and 40% is water. Your guess is as good as mine what this distribution or categorization presents in terms of opportunity. We have 7 ethnic nationalities. You have the Robo, you have the Isokos, you have the Shakiris, you have the Jobs, you have the Adoma and the Shemele, and you have the Kat. This diversity lies our strength because all the cultural representations are put in one spot to make us thicker and better as a state. And that's why we are often referred to as a mini Nigeria. We have 4 seaports: Warri, Koko, Brutu, and Sapele. We have 2 airports.
The private sector brings capital, expertise, innovation, and execution. Communities provide partnership and local support, and together we create sustainable economic value. To my fellow investors, I say, take a serious look at Delta State. The opportunities are enormous. Our experience in Niger City has reinforced our belief that when government creates the right environment and investors commit capital and expertise and perseverance, extraordinary things happen. This is why we remain committed to the Delta State. We are committed to investing, we are committed to creating employment, we are committed to working with communities, and we are committed to contributing to the community transformation of this great state. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not simply moving.
One of the key words that we like to add in closing is a one word, one enterprise, labor-intensive village enterprises to take care of the teeming population for inclusive growth, in our country. But permit me, Your Excellency, as the apex body representing chambers of commerce across Nigeria, NASIMA remains committed to working with the federal government, state government, and development partners. But I have an appeal for Your Excellency, which I would like to put before you. Permit me to draw your attention to an issue that is of considerable importance to the organized private sector in Delta State. We humbly appeal to your administration to reinforce its partnership with organized private sector by granting the Delta Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industry, Mines, and Agriculture, DASIMA, the exclusive use and uninterrupted use of the DASIMA City Chambers building for your kind permission, sir. On behalf of NASIMA, therefore, in closing, the organized private sector of Nigeria, I congratulate the government and the good people of Delta State on this.
What will His Excellency the Governor focus on going forward? He has spent most of his first term providing critical infrastructure for the state to take off. The Secretary to the state government alludes that the state is very prosperous. No, we are just taking off. So what are the key enablers that His Excellency will focus on? We can't get any of these things done without security. His Excellency will have to invest heavily.
The summit provided an important platform for dialogue, collaboration, and strategic partnerships aimed at unlocking Delta State's economic potential while creating opportunities for businesses and investors.
Sir Monday Yemen, very reliable and able Deputy Governor. Your Excellency, Senior Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, the immediate past Governor of Delta State, distinguished Senator Edward Afinole, and members of the House of Reps are here, and see Right Honorable Mutu, Right Honorable today, Victor Nwokolo marks the crystallization of the journey that began in July and August 2025, when I led a delegation of cabinet members to China and Brazil, respectively, to seek partnerships to explore and enhance the economic and investment opportunities in Delta State. This forum presents us with a golden opportunity to match words with actions, align our expectations with specific goals, and seek those goals with measurable results. It is therefore my honor and pleasure to welcome you all to this Economic and Investment Summit, convened as part of my administration's strategic imperatives for building a robust economy that is adaptable to the physical, social, and technological changes of the 21st century. Let me assure this audience that this summit is not another talk show, like what the chairman said. It showcases our vision and strong way to reposition the state economy and enhance its competitiveness in business. Through this summit, we hope to connect ideas with capital.
Which tells us this: there is a lot to be done in the continent. And that is what gladdens my heart, that in your own small way here in Delta, recognizing as you do that Nigeria must be built state by state, you are beginning to recognize the areas that ought to receive attention. You are recognizing that oil must be utilized. And you, Mr. Governor, did tell us that you are aware of what the Norwegians have done, that they now have a sovereign fund of nearly 3 billion or 3 trillion United States dollars.
And export. So I've been exported to the WTO, but I was exported to Abia State first. And I have to acknowledge my husbands, because when they hear you, maybe Governor Alex Oti will lock me out of Abia State and I won't be able to go home. So I also want to salute my husbands in Abia State. I thank His Excellency the Governor of Delta State and the organizers of this summit for this invitation. I want to congratulate you, Excellency, on the development strides that you have been taking. He and I are often in touch. He's always WhatsApping me with one thing or the other. And the reason I came is because you take action. The fund you just announced of $100 million to de-risk investment is exactly
Delta stand to gain from this economic summit.
But today is a step in the journey of Delta State towards its economic emancipation. We're starting to join the dots. The governor started off the direction with started off the journey with infrastructure. And we now see the infrastructure rising out of the ground to a size where people are beginning to say, okay, we now have roads and bridges that reconnect Deltans and make their movement easier. Some people have referred to them as white elephants, but I can assure you those using those roads, those using those flyovers appreciate the difference it makes to their lives. But then look back about 9 months. The governor invited all of us here, many captains of industry again, for a security summit. Again, another vital input into the investment attractiveness of Delta State. today he invites the investors. So joining the dots, the governor is showing his plan. Commercialize Delta State, bring on investors. But before you do that, you must prepare the ground, and he has done so. The missing element is power, and if you could hear it in the background, that is also being addressed. I want to say that what we will see in another 6 months or a year is that Delta State is open for business. Investors from all around the world will be coming. The Brazilians brought a big team. The Chinese and Malaysians, another team. And you know, our governor is working. Let me just leave it like that. We are hopeful to see those dividends.
Okay, so we are here at the exhibition ground, awaiting the arrival of the governor and the vice president and the director of Dr. Ngozi Konjo-Iweala. We're here. You can see they have different stands, so we're awaiting their arrival here. So stay tuned and let's see who we're going to get first. I'm excited as you are. See ya. What is the benefit of this summit to Deltans?
To showcase what we have as a state and to invite investors to come and invest in Delta. Delta is peaceful. Delta is a state where your profit is assured because the governor has already established a de-risking facility which helps to de-risk the political risk associated with investments. So everyone needs to come to Delta at this time. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
And with a powerful Uwe man of Delta State. He is the CEO of Amity Global Farms. You're welcome, sir. Please tell us about your brand.
Idamamuri is my name. Our farm resides in Uwe local government in Ohure. Presently, we are doing a lot of vegetable and also poultry. We do a lot of habanero pepper, over 35 acres. We do tomatoes. We do cucumber, over 10 acres. And we're equally doing poultry. Our harvest per day in poultry, that is egg harvest, is about 1,500. We equally have a sister company, Marroy Global Farm, which will occupy the same area in Ohure. And we are doing cassava, which you can see. We are doing cassava, and most likely before the end of it, we'll start processing our cassava also. Thank you.
So what would you say is the benefit of this summit, both to your brand and to Deltans?
Now, the summit has a lot of benefits. First, it gave us opportunity to showcase what we are producing from Delta State, which most people are surprised. Secondly, we have spoken to a lot of investors, and a meeting will be slated for tomorrow, which includes Brazilian investors and some other Nigerian investors. So the summit is a good one. It exposes us to the world, it exposes us to Delta State, it exposes us to Nigeria. It's a wonderful one.
So what are your expectations after this?
After this, we are thinking of actually having a meeting tomorrow with the Brazil. And we capitalize on the opportunity for us to expand and also see how we can export our products.
As the Delta State Economic and Investment Summit 2026 comes to a close, the conversations, the partnerships, and the ideas shared here will continue to shape the future of investments and economic development in Delta State. We here at Boss TV will remain committed to bringing you stories that inform, inspire, and connect communities.